podcast reviewer 37 describes as an indiscriminate hellish ride that I would not wish on my worst enemy. The industry's elite have said time and again, man, fuck those guys. Get ready, if your ears had butts, they'd about to be fucked. Welcome to the Butt Fuck Nowhere Show. Oh yeah, that's right, everybody. Welcome to Shit Show the Podcast, better known as the Butt Fuck Nowhere Show. My name's Josh. I'm here today with good buddy Adam.
Yes.
And today we're going to be talking about the side effects of No Nut November and how I believe that there should be like an FDA warning attached to this. Side effects may include death, vomiting, diarrhea.
Fucking hallucinations about senior women.
Anyways, we'll get to that though. But before we do, you can go to Game Rage Magazine on YouTube where you can like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe is the most important keyword there. Additionally, if you want to follow us on social media, it's Game Rage Magazine on Twitter/X or Instagram and TikTok. Twitter/X Game Rage Mag. You can follow Adam at All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram, and you can follow Frank at Anime_Syndicate_podcast. All right, Adam. Well, let's get right into it. Unintended consequences, side effects may include insane dreamlike states when you fall asleep.
Yeah, dude. So we're 15 days into?
Yeah, about halfway through.
We're literally halfway through No Nut November, and for the most part, I haven't had too many. Oh, man, just off on a tangent. I'm kind of amazed at the fact that when it comes to search engine results, the number of times that pornography comes up for arbitrary things, benign keywords. Yeah,
you could be looking up scones recipes and you get fucking Riley Reid.
Guys sodomizing. Guys sodomizing.
Oh, fuck, you're gonna make me come.
I just can't believe the number of things that are attached to pornography when they really shouldn't.
Yeah. It's insane. I
don't know what it is with that.
It's the internet. Well, again, look what happens. You give some guys the internet for the first time that have never had it, and they become immediately addicted to porn. Like, that's,
That's fucking awesome. I think that's my favorite story about North Koreans arriving.
You know what's funny?
In Russia.
That's actually the most American fucking thing you could do, is get addicted to porn. Like, that's the most capitalist American thing you could do, is have an addiction, A, to something, and B, it be to pornography.
I want to know how they found out, because for all intents and purposes, or rather for all they've known in North Korea, I mean, they might not even know what the internet fucking was.
Yeah, listen, those Russian guys were like, hey, you should check this out.
They're like, oh, holy shit.
They're like, what the fuck is the internet? Oh, man.
Yeah, just for them to... Because, okay, if the internet exists in North Korea, it's probably like on a closed circuit, right?
It's an intranet. It's like, it's all, you can't get nothing outside. Everything's filtered.
So, I just want to know how that ended up happening, where if it was just simply through word of mouth, hey, man, I heard there's these sites that you can go on.
Yeah.
Where you can see naked women.
You can see titties.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man, it's fucking great. It's called pornography. It's like, it's the latest craze.
It's the latest craze, man. And what's ironic is this is all happening all during No Nut November, when you're not supposed to be jerking off, and yet here they are just jerking off nonstop. They're only jerking off. Shit, man. I will say, when you're in North Korea, you probably don't have enough like hydration to be able to jerk off, because like you're just gonna shoot dust if you're not, like, you don't have enough water or food. Just like you're barely alive, so you can't jerk off. Now you got some good food, get some good fucking water.
What a way to go out, dude. What a fucking way to go out. You show up knowing that you're full well gonna die.
Hey, at least you got to learn about porn, though.
Yeah, let me just beat off into oblivion and then get set off.
And then get blown up by IED or by a Ukrainian drone or some shit.
Yeah, that's kind of the way to go out. I mean, I don't know if Valhalla exists, but
those guys are going. They're in. They're 100% in.
Yeah, so we got off on that tangent about pornography, but fuck, man, what a trip to be completely oblivious to that shit and then just have it magically appear in your lap. You're like, oh my God, things are never going to be the same again. You're like, imagine the guys that are going to be alive, dude.
Dude, the guys that go back, that survive, they're going to kill themselves just because they can't get it anymore.
Man, they'll be like, oh, save images, save porn tabs, cache these videos on their browsers or whatever.
Dude, they're going to have literal terabytes of porn. That guy, okay, dude, that's the other thing. The guys that live and go back, oh man, they're going to be so rich because they're going to have the market cornered on underground porn because they're going to have a whole terabytes of hard drives of shit that nobody's ever seen. And they're going to be like, yeah, man, you give me $6 Korean and I'll fucking $6 North Korean bucks and I'll, what do they call Kim Jong-un bucks or whatever? I don't know. Give me 6 of those and you can fucking look at one image. You want to watch a video? Oh, that's going to be 100. Damn. Anyways. So you've been having strange dreams when it comes to this No Nut November thing.
Well, as far as No Nut November goes, I've been holding up pretty well. I don't think I've been sweating this at all. Like I'm not.
You're not feeling itchy?
No, I mean more recently I was though because I don't know what happened, but I went to sleep one night. And I don't know what the woman's name is. I think she's an actual actor. But it's the Pepperidge Farm woman.
Yeah, the old lady.
The old lady with the gray hairs and shit. Yeah. She came into my dreams. And I was basically going to have an affair with her. And I really didn't give a shit because in my mind, I was thinking, well, if anybody's gonna get punished, it's gonna be fucking her. Why do I give a fuck? Like, if I was like, I don't give a fuck. So,
what great logic to apply to the situation of like, well, listen, I mean, who's getting in trouble here? I mean, listen, no one's gonna go to jail for this, but like, out of consequences, like, well, I'm not gonna be facing any consequences. I'm just an innocent victim here in all this.
Yeah. Oh my God, I got used.
Oh man, I was used as a sex toy by the fucking Pepperidge Farm lady. Oh no. Oh dude, you could be the new version. That's like the Vince McMahon and fucking other thing. Like you're gonna file a lawsuit against Pepperidge Farm, and it's gonna be talking about all the fucking how she made you fucking smear yourself with shit, and like all kinds of fucked up shit.
Yeah, I think the worst part is nothing happened. It was like,
oh, you didn't even have sex with her in the dream?
No. I'm like, oh wow, this is great. We had all this buildup about whether we were gonna do it or not. And then she's like, all right, let's do it. I fucking wake up. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
damn, your dreams are blue balling you, man.
I know for sure. If I ended up doing it in the dream, dude, I probably would have blown my load, like for sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. You would have. So then, do wet dreams count as a violation of No Nut November?
No, it doesn't. At least from what I've seen in No Nut November the subreddit.
Oh, clearly the experts on Reddit have decided that that's allowed. That's within the rules.
Yeah,
because it's involuntary.
Yeah. But
I need to have a wet dream. I feel like my balls are about to explode. Like when I touch them, they're hot.
Yeah.
All right, but anyway, back to your dreams.
Oh, well, there's nothing else to add.
No, I was gonna say, like, it would be funny if like she's sitting there and she looks at you, because I asked you earlier. I was like, oh, did you ever hear the thing from South Park, the Pepperidge Farm remembers?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh, Adam. You remember that time I gave you a Blumpkin? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
I think the worst part is like, why fuck? I mean, not to shame somebody else for being
fucking old ladies.
Yeah,
but why that lady?
Why her, dude?
Well, why? A, why an old lady, and B, why that one specifically?
Yeah.
Like, do you have some deep-seated like childhood trauma about the Pepperidge Farm lady that's like now starting to come to the forefront?
No, I don't know about that, but it was rather surprising. Like, man, there's like a million women that you could fantasize about. And this was the one of like, oh man, it might as well have been fucking Martha Stewart or some shit. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Hey, I mean, shit. You get what you get, I guess.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
What's been your experience with No Nut November?
Yeah, so primarily my balls have been hot. Like they're constantly on fire. Like I feel like, if you're sitting there with your laptop or something on your lap and then you get up and you're like, oh shit, my balls are hot. Like it feels like that all the time, but it's coming from the inside. It's not like an external stimulus. It's from the inside out.
Yeah.
They just feel like, I feel like, all right, now, because, obviously, because I'm a ginger and I have fucking orange fucking ball hair and shit, my shit glows in the dark anyways. But I feel like they're legitimately going to start emitting light if this continues any further. There's like some sort of nuclear reaction going on inside my ball sack.
Yeah.
And I'm a little concerned, actually. I'm a little scared. And also, again, I guess maybe you don't realize, how much you jerk off, I guess, right? Like you don't even think about it, like how much. But I've noticed that like my balls hang way fucking lower. Like way fucking a lot lower. Notice a noticeable difference lower when I don't. I mean, it's been 15 days, it's been 2 weeks basically, and I haven't fucking blown a load. Whereas I'm blowing a load 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 times a week. Who knows? It just depends on what's going on. Now I feel like they're just like, I feel like I'm running into them. Like I feel like this is becoming an encumbrance. Like I'm whacking them on things. They're just like, I'm turning and then bam, like I fucking hit a wall or something. Like I have to say, I'm not I'm not liking this. This is fucking terrible. But again, to go with the the challenge and the supporting of, what is it? It's supposed to support like prostate cancer, right? Isn't that what?
No, prostate cancer can be prevented by jerking off.
I know, but I'm saying it's like you're doing it to like support, like to say like, oh, isn't that how it started? Like,
well, I don't know. I thought it was just about to practice abstinence and have more.
Man, that's stupid. Then what the fuck are we even doing this for? To practice abstinence for what? Just because? Like for no fucking reason?
Yeah, just to have a little more self-control and not indulge in pornography and shit. And
well, it's not. You don't have to indulge in pornography to jerk off. I mean, you can jerk off. I mean, it's not as good.
It helps.
Oh, it's way better when you do it when you're watching porn. Honestly, it's the only way to do it. But you can. I mean, if you're psycho, you can just raw dog it with no fucking porn, just sitting there staring at the wall.
I can't tell if I have more energy because I may not have like monkeys on my back or whatever the figure of speech is that's appropriate, but because you're agitated about
everything,
everything, that you feel a little bit more energized.
Yeah,
you're not blowing your load every 5 seconds.
That's true.
You'll feel like passing out.
I will say it is the decision making is not good during November. It's very bad.
It's not good.
It's very fucking bad because again, you should jerk off for. So I have been making more impulsive fucking purchases, and I think that this is
what kind of purchases.
Well, like again, I've just been buying Warhammer shit like a motherfucker. Like, I've just been going on. I'm like, oh, this. I got to get that. I got to need this. Oh, more paint. Give me this. I don't need it. I still got a bunch of shit I haven't even painted. And honestly, if I could go and jerk off first, I probably wouldn't buy these things. But now I'm basically going to be bankrupt. So it's okay. And thanks, No Nut November, for causing me to be homeless.
I feel like, for whatever reason, this is even like the easiest bout of... Well, when did we start doing this?
In terms of the jerking off part, or in terms of the, like, remember last year when we did it?
Yeah, I wish I could go back and find out what episode that we were doing this, because I want to know what
day. You can, because it's
I want to know what day I dipped out on.
Oh, I'm sure we can find it on there. I think it's called Adam's a Quitter. I think that's the
okay.
Episode. But I can go back and find it.
Yeah, for whatever reason, I'm just having like a pretty easy time.
I think it was like day 20-something.
Nah.
You think it was sooner than that?
Yeah, I feel like I got in. I feel like I dipped out sooner than that. But in either case, man, it also made me realize, like on social media, especially Instagram, dude, it is thrown. Sexually suggestive content is thrown in your face at every fucking whim, dude.
Oh yeah, it is. It's
you know how many times I've put not interested in this account, not interested in this topic, not interested in this thing, not interested in whatever fucking thing, And then regardless of whatever I put up not interested in, because now I kind of somewhat gotten into puppies and food, and it still shows. I've never looked up anything that has to do with females, half-dressed females, and yet they still manage to show up in my feed, and I don't know why. I don't know why, because I'm not looking at stuff actively, and when I do, or rather when it shows up, I put not interested, block, fucking, yeah, I put everything, and it still shows up.
I will say this. TikTok has been somewhat helpful for No Nut November because now my algorithm seems to be primarily dead puppies and kittens. That's like people going to put their dogs down. I don't know why. I don't know how it got to. I mean, great, good for me now because now it's on all the things that don't make you horny, right? Because generally TikTok, it's like kids with cancer, fucking people putting their dogs down, people putting their cats down, kittens that like someone found on the side of the road and they like brought them in to like help rehabilitate them, but then they die. Like I don't know what is happening, but I will say it's good because it's not making me fucking get. And maybe that's probably why it's a little easier. It does feel like it's easier this time. You're right. Like I don't know why. Maybe because we already did it once and like you just got used to it mentally and you're like, oh okay, that wasn't so bad. And then now it's just like,
I feel like there's also been enough things happening.
Oh yeah, that's true.
In the world
to distract us.
Yeah, that having your dick rock hard to blow a load off has not been a priority. It's not been a fucking priority at all, and I'm glad it's been that way because shit, I already lost track up until this point that we checked today that we were fucking 15 days in.
I didn't even realize it until you said that. I was like, God damn, we're already halfway through. This has been seeming like a piece of cake. Now watch, now that we've acknowledged it, the next 15 days are going to be the most worst fucking days of our lives.
No, I feel like once we get to, what is it? Today's Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, once we get to next Saturday, I feel like
it's easy peasy.
Yeah, because I'm only thinking it's already 7 days. We're already 7 days away from.
Because after that's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't wait, man. I love.
I'm not looking forward to it.
Well, for you because you have to deal with family members. I don't have any of that. I don't have that problem.
This shit's gay.
All I do is eat fucking delicious food. Hey man, there ain't nothing gay about eating food, all right?
Nah, I'm not saying there ain't.
Oh,
there isn't.
Family members, yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, I can't wait to find out who's gonna say what about who.
And then when they fight eventually, because
I'm already dreading one person showing up just because they always have fucking something to say about somebody, and everybody just gets agitated, and then he just ends up getting drunk, and then he's probably gonna drive home drunk and probably get a second DUI and probably kill somebody.
Well, if he does that, he's definitely going to get life in prison. So.
I hope so. I mean, it'd be nice, just so he's not a hazard to anybody.
Oh man, then you never have to see him again.
Yeah,
That'd be fun. That's fun.
Fuck. What was I going to say about November as well? Fuck. I feel like I had one other thing that I wanted to talk about for that.
About No Nut November?
Yeah. I can't fucking think of it.
Well, anyways. Yeah, no November. It man, you know what we should do next year?
What?
We should do on fucking November 1st. We should take like the fucking like those testosterone tests where you figure out how much testosterone you have and then do it at the end of fucking November because there is that thing online where they always say like it's called semen retention is like a way to increase your like testosterone. I don't think it's actually true. But that'd be funny if we did it because they say, oh, if you don't jerk off for like as little as 2 weeks, it'll increase your levels of testosterone. I don't think that's true, but it's on the internet, so maybe we should test it out and see if it is.
So you're saying by the end of 4 weeks, I'll become the Uberman?
You will literally you'll look like Batista, like peak Batista or peak Triple H. Like you'll be shredded and swole.
Yeah,
like a motherfucker. So anyways. All right, well, fuck. You got anything else to talk about?
Nah, I mean, other than just saying that I'm glad that pornography's mostly been, and not that I look at it all that much to begin with, but, well, some of it just being thrown in your face like nearly all the time on Instagram.
No choice either.
Yeah.
Shit, is that digital rape, man? Like
Digital rape?
is
involuntary-
Instagram? Yeah, well, because you don't want it, like you don't want to see it, and then
Oh, I got it. I fucking got it.
Good.
All right. I don't. Maybe I've talked about this before, but I also don't like going when these things show up and I see people. And not that I have a whole lot of people that I respect, anyways, but but let's just say acquaintances that you have.
Yeah.
Some that are married, others that have
Significant
others. It is very disappointing to see that they follow like an 18-year-old or 20-year-old something that's all they fucking do is stupid little dances and wear scantily clad clothing. And I see them following these fucking people. I'm like, man, I'm glad that social media for me is largely a tool for music for me. And I've never followed any of those accounts of half-naked women or attractive women or any of that shit. But when I see other people doing it, like, man, why the fuck did you get married then, dude? If you're just gonna look at, other women, why even bother fucking? Or I don't know if I'm being an asshole. Because sure, you could be married and look at other women and think, "Oh yeah, she's attractive," and then beat off. But to do it publicly on Instagram. Okay, imagine you're following your wife, right?
Yeah.
And you each have an account, and that's probably why when couples create Instagram accounts, that it's just one, so that they could keep track of each other when. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if they follow some weird account, they're gonna know about it.
Oh, yeah.
And if they got messaged anything, they're also gonna know about it. What do you have to say about that?
I think there is, okay, I see your point. But it is also kind of like, okay, well then, like, why would you ever buy a new car, right? Oh, I drive a 1993 Ford fucking Aerostar, but yet, I'm gonna go look in the window at this $90,000 fucking Range Rover or whatever, right? Or I don't know, Lamborghini or some shit. Sometimes you just want to see fucking something different. I mean, yeah, you still are gonna always
but
be.
There's a difference between doing it discreetly and not.
I mean, I guess that's true. I guess I have no argument against that. You should just be like, why you got to be all up in? Why you got to have it out there?
Hell yeah, let me follow Riley Reid on Instagram.
Why you follow Riley Reid? Only reason is because you want to see the pitties, maybe.
Oh, I really love what she has to say about
I really love her
the Ukraine-Russia war.
Yeah.
What on
I really love her
ground
thoughts.
unit tactics?
Yeah,
Like,
I love her thoughts on mechanized warfare and drones and how that has changed the face of mechanized warfare in the Eastern European fucking theater. Yeah. Oh yeah, she has the greatest. No, you're not. You're not. She has none of those.
Although she did say that, that'd be fucking hilarious.
That would be.
It turns out
that's okay. That's what we need to do. That needs to be the hilarious videos. Is we get like porn stars or like OnlyFans chicks, like the real hot ones, and then we have them explain like those fucking things. Like that would be great to have the first video be one of them explaining the efficacy of fucking drone combat in the Middle East or in the Eastern European theater. Would be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
That would be fucking awesome. So. Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe that's how we get some traction.
Yeah, and we'll be back. Maybe we'll be back next week, and we're gonna still be balls deep in fucking No Nut November. Which I mean, I don't see any reason why this is gonna change. But
or maybe we'll have fucked up and gone balls deep in our own hands, and then end up losing.
Yeah,
who knows? Maybe that's the plot twist. This year, I fucking quit early and. And then now this is your redemption arc. Now I'll have a whole 12 months for my redemption arc.
Sure, whatever.
I don't know. But anyways, all right, you got anything else?
Nope.
All right, let's get out of here. If you want to follow us, go to Game Rage Magazine on YouTube.
As if we're going to fucking go anywhere. We're like, yeah, let's get out of here.
That's true. We're just going to sit here and do another episode. Shit. Go to Game Rage Magazine on YouTube. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine. Twitter /X Game Rage Mag. You can follow Adam at All Gas No Trash Official on Instagram. And you can follow Frank at anime_syndicate_podcast. All right, that does it for us. Catch you on the next one. This has been the Butt Fuck Nowhere Show. Thanks for listening. Don't forget, subscribe and like on Instagram and TikTok at Game Rage Magazine. Also on Twitter/X at Game Rage Mag. Also visit our website, www.GameRageMagazine.com, for a host of other podcasts and more. Thanks for listening.